Everybody, it's John Ray with Jade Protocol and NF Treasure, and I wanted to highlight a cool on-chain vote that is happening in Jade Protocol and for the Jade Protocol community right now. It is entitled Community Improvement Proposal 2 Consensus on DAO Tooling, and I'm going to go through the proposal kind of line by line to make sure that everybody that tunes in on YouTube understands the impact that this proposal will have, and ultimately it opens up some really cool tools for us to be able to token gate things, have soft voting, better categorize our discussions, and for those of you who haven't wanted to use the connect feature in Discord, it allows you to access things like the fund report and other conversations without having to link your Discord. So pretty cool. It's also a tool that was developed by someone in our community. So this proposal has been authored by Avicenna, Inevitable, who's the community member who developed the DAO tooling, myself, and Andrew Schwartzberg. And yeah, let's dive in and talk about what this vote means and how you can engage with it. So the summary of the proposal reads as follows. Jade Protocol requires robust DAO tooling and a comprehensive governance platform for proposal ideation, discussion, and polling. We are proposing the onboarding of two new tools for the DAO. The first is Guild.xyz, which is a gating platform for Web3 communities. This will replace the existing Collabland implementation. The second is a Web3 governance platform being developed by a member of our community. This platform can be accessed by connecting a Web3 wallet to a secure website and will be tailored to meet our exact needs. This includes a fully customized UI that is consistent with Jade Protocol's new branding. So Avi and I have taken this thing for a test run, and it's pretty cool. And because it's being developed by someone in our community, we have been able to give a lot of feedback on the exact specifications for what would be most ideal for the Jade community. Let's dive into the abstract here. This is the second of three proposals designed to obtain community consensus on new innovations within the Jade Protocol DAO for immediate implementation. We are currently using Collabland for token gating and Discord for governance, ideation, and discussion. Proposals are then posted on-chain for voting using snapshot.org. While Discord is great for discussing ideas, there's no polling mechanism that can simulate the various token-driven voting strategies that we use on snapshot.org. So right now we have a custom voting strategy in Snapshot that will be a part of this vote that allows you to vote with your Jade that is still vesting. That way, those who participated in the Jade event in July for the Smarter Coin rollup can basically vote with that Jade, even though it's vesting over the next 4 years. So we want to be able to, in our soft voting strategies, implement a similar token gating strategy, and this new platform allows us to do a lot of really unique things. The abstract continues. This proposal seeks to implement robust tooling that will augment the governance experience and create a seamless workflow for ideation, discussion, and on-chain voting. This new web-based platform will expand our ability to share token-gated information with users, i.e. the fund report and Unicorn Project repository, without requiring them to connect their wallet with Discord. So some of the token gating features allow us to pretty easily start to share all of the Unicorn submissions and upvote, downvote those and have discussions on each. And so this will be a much more robust way for us as a community to discuss all of those submissions. The platform will also provide another avenue for our DAO members to receive announcements and ticket-based support outside of Discord. So again, this is just an innovation and an evolution of our DAO tooling. It makes it so that anybody that doesn't want to connect to Discord in order to engage in conversation no longer has to. So let's talk about each of the components of this proposal. The first is Guild.xyz. So we're going to be transitioning from Collabland to Guild.xyz. That would also provide us with a more robust system for gating certain channels based on community participation, in addition to token balances in user wallets. So basically just giving us more options for how we gate. Right now we can only gate by token. And so having a little bit more robust feature set around how we gate certain information could be beneficial. Guild also allows us to easily utilize the proof of attendance protocol to create new roles and benefits for users who are actively engaged with the DAO. So these are kind of like badges that when you vote on something or when you participate in something meaningful in the DAO, you basically get this badge that we can assign to you. You know, that it's kind of like having a patch on your jacket back in high school to just showcase that you participated in something. Guild.xyz continues to add new features on a regular basis and has grown substantially in the last few months. We believe this will provide a superior gating and engagement experience for the community moving forward. So the next component of this proposal is the Web3 governance platform. So the new Web3 governance platform being worked on by Inevitable, who's a community member, OG in Jade, aims to achieve all of the above stated goals. A dedicated governance platform will also reduce clutter in Discord, creating a better user experience in our server. Most importantly, their token-weighted polling mechanism can be used quickly and easily to obtain temperature checks during the course of proposal discussion. So one of the things that's important for us is to make sure that anything that goes to an on-chain vote, the community has fully discussed any concerns that they have, and right now, we don't have a meaningful way to implement the same token gating strategy that we have on Snapshot within Discord. So this new platform allows us to temperature check and make sure that any concerns are addressed before anything goes on chain. The polling strategies can be easily customized. For example, we would be able to simulate polling results using the sum of vested tokens from bonding and the existing SJade balance on both Avalanche and the Binance Smart Chains for a given wallet. Some of the costs associated with this proposal, Guild XYZ is free. However, the new governance platform being developed by Inevitable in our community will have an associated monthly subscription cost of $499 a month. That said, we may be able to negotiate a referral agreement that gives us discounted access to the platform. So basically, if we get other people in our network to join this, it's possible that we could lower this rate a little bit. But for the feature set that's offered, $499 is a very reasonable rate, I think. Just my personal opinion. So let's move into the next section here. What's the motivation for presenting this proposal? And if you looked at the last NF Treasure proposal and the rebrand proposal from Jade, you can see that we're trying to implement a template for each proposal so that every single proposal reads in the same way and you can expect the same delivery of information. This just makes it easier for us to receive proposals from the community. So if you ever want to pitch a proposal, you know what format to do it in, and you make sure that you have all of the relevant information in there. And then anytime we do put something to on-chain vote, everybody understands kind of the format, especially as we do more and more of these, on how the information is going to be delivered so that you can make an educated vote. So the motivation for this, with the CIP-1, which stands for Community Improvement Proposal, rebrand, so that was the vote that we did a few weeks ago, to highlight our growing set of DAO tools and community engagement, Jade Protocol needs a better governance system for ideation, discussion, and voting. Currently, Discord is limited in its ability to provide a seamless governance experience. Furthermore, our token gating mechanism, which is currently Collabland, has been buggy and not enabled any new features for some time. A shift to using new tooling does pose some risk, but we believe that the new additions offer a myriad of benefits that greatly outweigh any risk, which are outlined below. So, some of those benefits are we will get discounted access to what is usually an expensive service. Some DAOs pay thousands of dollars a month for customized discourse forums that offer really more than what we need. When compared to Discourse, this option will be highly customizable to our needs without the massive price tag. So because somebody in our community is developing this, we get a lot of input on the feature set and how we engage with the new DAO tool. Some of the features include customizable polling weights, in-app ticket support, customized user interface, web-based token gating for content and forums, and a robust interface for ideations and discussions. So essentially, it has everything that we would need to present ideas, have discussion around those ideas, take temperature around it, and then decide when it makes sense to move those to an on-chain vote. Some of the other benefits are that prior to paying for the service, Jade Protocol's community will be allowed to beta test Inevitable's web-based governance platform, and we will also receive a free UI customization package for being one of their first clients. Another benefit, supporting and promoting services developed by the community members continues to support the narrative that Jade Protocol is a community-driven project with a true desire to elevate good ideas from our users and implement them based on the will of the DAO. So this is really a pretty cool moment because we have somebody in the community that took the time to kind of assess what was needed, built out a protocol that has a lot of interesting features that make our DAO community more robust and allow us to engage at a deeper level. And now Jade can support that community member in that project and help them launch off. So, this is something that anybody with a good idea can utilize the same process. And I think it's pretty cool to see this now in proposal up for vote. Final benefit listed in the proposal is that using Guild XYZ will open up the ability to gate Discord access based on Twitter engagement, AMA participation, and other POAP activity metrics that are more granular than token balance alone. We view this as a massive improvement over Collabland. So, as we move forward and are looking to incentivize certain actions, these POAPs or POAPs just create like a cool badge system that allows us to increase engagement to certain things that are important for the protocol. This proposal continues. The proposers view these changes as natural next steps for the DAO as we begin utilizing more robust DAO tooling. These tools will support our ability to discuss and implement changes that will enable Jade's continued growth. We believe these changes will also help ensure a seamless onboarding experience for new users during next phases of growth. The primary risks associated with using a brand new governance platform are delays in development and the costs of paying for a service that is not yet battle tested by other DAOs in the space. That said, Inevitable, who is the community member who's building this, and his team are dedicated to taking the MVP which is minimum viable product, to market within the next 21 days and have enough runway for 1 year of continued development at their current burn rate. To be clear, this runway is based on independent funding, and Jade Protocol is not funding this project in any way. This runway does not consider income that the platform may generate over the next 12 months, meaning that successful adoption of the platform has the potential to further extend the runway. From a security standpoint, the platform only uses a sign transactions to connect and read your wallet token balance. This is similar to the gasless voting mechanism used on snapshot.org and does not pose any additional risk for end users. The risk associated with switching from Collabland, which is what we're currently using, to Guild are transitional problems that may occur during the switch, losing access to certain gated channels, etc. It's basically administrative things that should be able to be cleared up pretty quickly. We will conduct thorough testing to avoid these issues. So, what are the next steps? A high-level summary of how this proposal will be implemented. 1. A governance category will be created in Discord, which highlights a clear and succinct workflow for governance ideation, discussion, and proposals. So this is basically the flow where when you have an idea, there'll be a templated workflow in Discord that allows you to present that idea and bring it to discussion in the community. A snapshot feed will also be created to notify users when proposals go on chain. Next step is, once ready, the new governance platform will be integrated with the existing governance workflow to facilitate a more robust experience for the end user. The minimum viable product is set to be ready sometime mid to late October for beta testing by the community. And then final next step would be Collabland will be retired in favor of Guild XYZ as it provides a more robust gating experience. We will also change the naming of token gated roles to the following. Tier 3, which is basically anyone holding more than 100 SJade role, will be renamed Citadel. And Tier 2, which is anyone holding more than 10 SJade, that role will be retired until further staking benefits are created. Tier 1, which is anyone holding more than 1 SJade, that role will be renamed as DAO member. So let's talk about how this vote is going to work. So this is a DAO proposal that was drafted by community members Avicenna, Inevitable, John Ray, which is me, and Andrew Schwartzberg. An initial draft was presented to the community via Discord on September 24th. And after 72 hours of community discussion, the proposed edits were incorporated and consensus was reached. This vote will be subject to a 24-hour warm-up period. So if you're watching this video, that warm-up period has already happened, followed by a 5-day voting window, which we are in now, which means that this vote is live and ready for you to cast your vote. If you agree with this proposal, a yes vote would confirm the following: implementation of guild.xyz and the removal of Collabland from Discord, the renaming of token-gated roles and the temporary removal of Tier 2 role, moving forward with the proposed Web3 governance platform built by Inevitable, our community member and his team. Assuming a successful beta test of the platform, this proposal confirms the approval of a 1-year budget of $6,000 that covers all governance platform fees for up to 12 months. If you disagree with this proposal, a no vote would confirm the following: continue to explore other existing governance platforms such as discourse.org, which costs about $18,000 annually for their enterprise solution with similar customization requests. These costs are based on quotes from Bored Ape Yacht Club and Radiant Capital terms with similar proposals. So it is now time to come in here and vote. You just click on whether yes, use proposed DAO tooling if you agree with this, no, explore other options if you don't, and then cast your vote. You can see right now we've got about 100% in favor of moving forward with this proposed DAO tooling, but make your voice known, and we have until October 3rd at 10:51 p.m. Central Time to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity to cast their conviction. So I appreciate you tuning in. This is a really exciting moment in the Jade DAO because it's going to open up a lot more opportunity for community members to talk about unicorn submissions, submit unicorn submissions, have those up and down voted, create discussion around proposals. And so this is just a continued step in the direction of us operating in a truly decentralized autonomous organization fashion. So pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll put the link to this vote in the description, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.